Hello, intuitive friends. Welcome back to the channel. If you are visiting after the live stream, well, you too can also get a free minute. A free 5 minute tarot reading here on my channel. All you need to do is subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all alerts. And then, of course, you'll be notified when I am doing a live reading. For those of you who are joining me during the live reading, welcome, intuitive friends. I am back. You hear my voice is a little hoarse. I'm going through allergy season here in New York. So my apologies if it sounds a little raspy and I sound a little nasally, but wanted to stop by. I've been working a lot behind the scenes, both in my my other job, my job, and also on my channel. All right. So I hope that you are enjoying the free content. There's a lot still coming on. Everything that is pretty much everything that isn't a pick a card reading. I have posted it and uh I've labeled it as like premiere. So those of you who are interested can lock in and make sure that you get notified when that comes out. All right. I do have a lot of pick a card readings also coming out. One came out today focusing on 2025 lessons learned for 2026 success. Okay. So if you're interested in that, all you need to do is take a look at the pick a card playlist and it's there for you. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for, I am finally going to end this what is potentially unfolding reading so that we can get a new topic in tomorrow. So that means if you have already participated and gotten a free reading September 23rd, September 24th, Thursday, September 25th, Saturday, September 27th, Sunday, September 28th, and Tuesday, September 30th, then I won't add you to today's list. So today's going to be the last round, last chance for those of you who have gotten on the list and then all of a sudden I call you guys and then you disappear. Now this is the last time, last round. Let's see who's here. Let's say hello. Hello, everyone. Jack Calisthenics, hello. Daniela, hello. Crystal 1983, hello. Monica, hello. Rose Quartz, hello. Bake 215, hello. Eli, hello. Nettie, hello. Jack Mac, hello. Bake 215, yes. Bake 215, you did miss the last time. And hello, Jack Mac. All right, well, let's see what's going on. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna add you to the list. Bake 215. Let me see something. I don't wait. Let me go in. Oh yeah, Daniela already had one. Jock. Daniela had one Tuesday the 23rd. Jack Calisthenics. Jack Calisthenics, did you have one? I don't see you here on the list. Yeah, you did on the 24th. Okay, gotcha. All right. Yeah, you did. You did on the 24th, Wednesday the 24th. Crystal, yes, you got one on the 24th as well. Monica got one. Monica, did you get one? Is the question. Hold on. Yeah, you did on the 23rd. Rose Quartz, hello, my dear. I want to say you just had one. Yeah, recently. I remember the 30th. Hello, Rose Quartz. Bake 215. Yes, I'm adding you first on the list. Okay, my dear? Bake 215. Now, intuitive friends, remember that I also do a super chat live where you ask me whatever open-ended question you'd like, and I give you a reading, okay? And I'd say it's about a 15-minute reading, okay? Like a 15-minute reading. But that's 15 USD dollars, okay? So 15 minutes for 15 um roundabout. Sometimes I go a little over, give you guys a little extra. So but if you are interested in that, just make sure that you um come on down when I have the super chats. Hello, Sophie E. Yeah, I want to say Sophie E. I haven't seen you in a while for sure. Sophie E, you are on the list. Well, guess what? Tomorrow we have a new Sophia E. So tomorrow we have a new round. Hello, Lovebug Blues. Lovebug Blues, yes. You had one on the September 25th. Yes. Okay, so far we have Big 215, Sophia E. All right, intuitive friends. We'll add more intuitive friends to the list as we move along. I do want to mention there's a lot of new content coming on to the channel. So make sure. Hello, Andrea54 Hector. Yes, I'll add you to the list. I know that I haven't given you a reading. Your name doesn't pop up in my memory bank, but yeah, no. See? Yep. Okay, perfect. All right. Intuitive friends, lots of content on the channel. Okay. So take a look at that. Join me for the super chat lives. I have a few of you joined me last time. Monica, Eli, others of you joined me for those super chats. So of course, thank you so much for joining me. And of course, you get a lot of clarity, right? Although it is for entertainment purposes only. Um, there is a lot of clarity that comes through when you're asking your own personal question for whatever may be occurring or whatever you may want some extra insight. Okay. Sunflower Erica 777. Hello. Let me see. Did you get a reading anytime? Sunflower. I want to say no. I want to say no. No, I don't think you have. Yeah. Yes, you can make it today because you haven't come on. You weren't, you didn't get a reading on the other one. Sunflower. Yeah, I'm looking. No, you didn't. Sunflower, love, Erica. I think what had happened was that you got on the list and then you didn't get a reading, I think it was. All right. Nettie P. Hello. Yes. Nettie, I don't think you've gotten a reading lately. Just want to make sure all of you who can and would like to participate actually do end up getting a reading, right? So that's why I kind of, you know, I make sure I do one topic about 7 times before I go to the new one. So Nettie, you are on the list, my dear. All right, intuitive friends. So far I have Big 215, Sophia E, Andrea 54 Hector, Sunflower Love Erica 777, Nettie P. Okay, so let's jump into your very, very welcome, intuitive friends. Thank you. All right, so let's see. By the way, good news for those of you who are here. The channel has made 1,300 subscribers, and I want to thank each and every one of you because it's because of you that we continue to grow. Okay. And that's the reason why I always love to give you guys a free mini reading as often as I can, of course, to give you uh back, to give back to you guys, you know? So I really do appreciate it. If you can, please continue to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. And let's begin our reading for today. All right, intuitive friends, welcome back. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. If you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, take a look down below in the description box. All the links are down below. Okay. That being said, today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on. Oh, hold on one second. Give me one second here. Alrighty, sorry about that. Today I'm going to be giving a free mini reading for 5 minutes, focusing on what may be potentially unfolding for you. Okay. Now, please remember that super thanks and super stickers and super chats do get extra time and get extra clarity. So if you would like to um, and that of course is donation based, whatever you'd like to give, it's fine with me. But in order to get extra time, that is the requirement for that. Okay. Now if you just want your 5 minute reading, not a problem, I will give you 5 minute reading. Oh, which reminds me, where's my, oh, here it is. And my super, anytime you give a super thanks, super chat, or super sticker, you get a applause. All right. And of course, your name will be highlighted. And of course, I will know to give you a super. Now, if you would like to do that, please do that early enough so that the person that is after you is aware that your reading may take a little longer. Okay. But if you want to do it during the reading, that's fine also. It could happen at any moment. You could even do it after the reading. So you could give a super thanks, a super sticker, or a super chat even after your reading. Um, but I do suggest for you to do it before, just so that the person that's after you knows that you are getting an extra reading, and or extra time on your reading. And also all these decks over here are extra. Okay, so yeah, hello Ron C. Did I want to say I did give you a reading recently. Hold on one second. Do, 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 do. Me and my little handy dandy list. Let me see. I could be wrong, but that's the reason why I have my list. Because I can't remember. Some people I do remember because I'm like, I know that name. I haven't done a reading for that name. No. All right. Perfect. Ron C., you're number 6. Yeah, you're number 6, Ron. Ron C. All right. All right, intuitive friends. Please remember these 5 guidelines. Number 1, read the disclaimer. No worries, I'll be reading it for you shortly. Number 2, I will call you in the order that you've appeared on the chat list. Okay, and if you haven't already had a reading with me, and take a look at the dates in the chat. And if you forgot, it's fine. I forget too, which is why I have a list, so I'll double check if anything. Okay. Number 3, if you're not present on the chat when your name is called, you will be skipped, and I'll place you to the end of the list, and then I'll come back to you right before I end the reading for today, okay, or the live. Number 4, please remember that tarot serves as guidance, not fixed predictions. Your free will and choices ultimately shape your journey. Number 5, what you choose to do with the insights given for entertainment purposes only is always within your power, your responsibility, and your free will. The legal disclaimer is as follows. Please remember, readings should never replace professional, licensed, medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice, or professional, licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal help. My readings are for entertainment purposes only and are not replacements for getting professional, medical, for getting licensed, professional, medical, financial, therapeutic, or legal advice. That being said, we're going to jump into the reading today, starting with Bake 215. All right, Bake 215, we're going to start with your reading. Hello, Ava. How are you, my dear? Let's see. Ava. Ava, did you? I want to say you did, but let me double check because that may have been maybe on a super chat. And oh, yeah, you did. The 27th. You see? My memory is good. All right. So no worries, Ava. You could always stop by to say hello. You could always watch. Remember, intuitive friends, I do have the super chat lives. You can ask any question you'd like during that super chat live. Just make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, turn on your notification bell, no notification alerts. Of course, those are not free readings, but there are many of you here that have stopped by and say hello who have had the super chat experience. It's basically the same thing that I do for free, but you're getting a lot more clarity because it's a specific question that you have in mind. Okay. Happy Saturday, Ava. Thank you so much, my love. All right, intuitive friends, let's jump into the reading. Don't forget, intuitive friends, we have a pick a card reading. The lessons, the 2025 lessons learned for 2026 success. Now, listen, I'm going to tell you straight forward here. There is a high possibility I'm going to do that reading for the super chat lives. So if you're interested in that reading, personal reading for that topic, just know it's coming. Okay, it may even come later on today. So make sure you turn on your notification bell. Okay. For those of you who are unable to participate in the super chat live, no worries. You have it for free in the pick a card readings. Okay, so just wanted to mention that. All right, Bake 215, let's jump into the reading for you. Intuitive friends, please remember that if you already had a reading, I'm not going to add you to the list. And of course, it's okay if you forget because I will double check the list before I add you. Okay. All right, Bake 215, we are focusing on your reading here. And let's take a look here at what may be potentially unfolding here. Bake 215, what may be potentially unfolding for you here. Let's see what's coming through. All right, and we have resources. Okay. So resources is coming through for you. By the way, the number 11, resources and transcendence. All right. So I'm only taking out one card for each deck, but I was called to take out the other one here behind it. So resources. The unfolding that may be potentially taking place, okay, is you building your resources, building it up, stacking it up, okay, creating a stronger foundation, more stability. This could also be talking about things picking up for you. What do I mean by that? Now, remember, this could be in any area, all right? So resources, tools, people, networking, connections, connecting with others, okay? This could be financial, this could be in love, this could be in any other area. But resources, you may be either tapping into new resources, new tools, and this could be people, this could be knowledge, this could be you reading books, watching YouTube videos to learn more about a topic. This could be attending university, doing a certificate, um, you know, really getting the knowledge and the know-how here. Okay. This could also be picking up more hours, more clients. This could be you diversifying your work situation. So this could be very easily you maybe even choosing to either tap into a passion, okay, or a hobby and turn it into, more income. But whatever this resource is, you will be potentially here achieving some sense of success if you are not already doing so. Okay, big 215. So if you do have your own entrepreneur, fill in the blank, whatever that may be, or whatever hobby whatever passion hobby that's turned into a lucrative venture, or you're thinking about that, this is talking about the achievement and the success that could come by you really honing in to that either skill or talent. And how this is coming across here, big 215, is whatever this may be, it is something that you've been either skillful for a very long time, or you have a natural knack for, or this could be people, environments, or situations like, just circles of friends, or maybe books that you've had for a very long time, because both of these cards look into the past or recent past. So it could be something very much connected to um, the past, whether it's knowledge that you've always had and you haven't used it and now you're using it in a new way. But this could come in many forms. Whatever this is, though, big 215, achieving success is the unfolding here for you. So you are going to transcend, you're going to move up to a new level here. I want to mention this very quickly before I jump to the rest of your reading, which I feel like I spent a lot of time on these two cards, but I do want to mention something here. You have the number 1 for resources, excuse me, and the number 10 for transcendence. Now, if we look at numerology, we only look at single digits. Single digits are 1. So listen carefully, big 215. Guess what? 2026 is the year of the 1. Okay, what do I mean by that? I mean, if you add 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 6, which is the year, and you add it and you make sure it's down to 1 digit, it is the number 1. So I feel that there's something that may be coming up for you with success, reaping your rewards in 2026. So I feel here this is already giving you a heads up that in 2026, big 215, there may be a great opportunity for you to reap the rewards, or you're gonna be leveling up. Okay, that being said, let's see what else is coming through, because I only have a couple more minutes. So let's see. 5-minute reading here. Shock, sudden, surprise, epiphany, transformation. Yeah, you may have a very quick glow up here, and this glow up may propel you into a higher stratosphere, success, public, being in the public light, people knowing more about you, recognizing you, knowing your talents, you skyrocketing. This could also be talking about a situation, circumstance, or event that may come or appear suddenly, a sudden change that may be super unexpected, but there may be here some connection here to you having a glow up. So this could also take a turn in this way. Blessing in disguise. Okay. All right. Let's take a look here. What else is coming through for you, big 215? Thinking person. You're going to be able to have some type of epiphany. So that's what's unfolding here for you. Your ability to see something very, very clearly, whether this is an epiphany, a sudden revelation, clarity, illumination, whether that's a trip. I don't know why I was going to say a trip. Okay. Whether it's a trip, that's not what I wanted to say, but that's what came out. Whether it could be a trip, whether it could be a Interesting. What I wanted to say just zoomed out, but okay. So all right, let's take a look here at the two cards that you have. You have I choose to be happy and I accept and love my body. So I choose to be happy. It is very important for you here, Bake 215, to be in a positive mindset. Okay, what you perceive, your brain believes. So believe that you are already successful. Believe that you have already accomplished. Right? Like I in my mind, I always envision, right, and have that visual of, I've already made 100,000 subscribers on my channel. So my mindset is focusing on not what is actually here, but what I want to actually create and project, right? So that is one of the tools that I use, of course. Here you have I accept and love my body. And I'm also getting here not just your body here, but also listening and accepting your intuition as well. Okay, loving and accepting the fact that you are doing what you need to do in order to attain that success. All right, and that achievement. So congratulations to you here, Big 215. This is looking like a great reading for you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. All right, my dear? All right. Up next, we have Sophia E. Sophia E. But before I jump to Sophia E's reading, let me get let's see who's on the list. Hello, it's me again. It's me again. Well, listen closely, intuitive friends. If you participated on September 23rd, September 24th, 25th, 27th, 28th, and 30th, I'm not going to be able to add you to the list. But if you weren't on the list in any of those times, then of course I'm going to be adding you. Okay, so it's me again. I want to say you did yeah, you were here on the 23rd. So were you, Ed. Hello, Ed, welcome. All right, Ravi, I want to say Ravi, I did, yeah. Oh, I know what happened, Ravi. Let me see something though. Ravi, I added you to the list on the 27th, but then you disappeared. Yeah, so I'll add you now. Okay. You see how my handy dandy list comes in handy over here? So Ravi, you are number 7. Crystal in 1983. Hello, my dear. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. I do want to say, oh no, actually, the other Crystal with a Krystle. I did add you to the reading on the 25th. So you got a free reading. But Crystal 1983. Oh yeah, you did on the 24th. Okay. Just want to be fair. Zach. Hello, Zach. Yep, Zach, you're not here on the list. I should get like a nice notebook. I just like grab a loose leaf and keep it moving. All right, Zach, you are number 8. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, let's see here. Bake 215 said that was good. I was a little behind on the time. Thank you. Oh, no, no worries. I hope that these messages have been insightful. So something good is coming through for you. Something's unfolding for you. I want to say there's something super really bake 215. I'm speaking with you. I feel that there's something really really lucrative coming up for you in 2026 though. um Granted, it's something that may be unfolding, but I feel 2026 is going to be a really good year for you. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's already kind of showing you that that's the trajectory. And for those of you who are interested in getting a chat, I'm so sorry, Zach. My apologies, Zach. Jack Mack, I want to say that you had a reading already. Yep, on the 27th. So Zach, thank you so much, Jack Mac. Zach, you are number 8 on the list. Okay. So there you go. I'm telling you, Big 215, something's unfolding and it's really good and it's really promising. So you heard it here first, okay? So don't forget us little people when you skyrocket, okay? All right, intuitive friends, thank you so much for stopping by. Of course, listen, we have a pick a card reading now. Listen, with Bake 215, that was a really great message that came through for Bake 215. I feel that Bake 215 2026 is coming in really good for you. There's going to be some type of glow up there for you. Um, but if you are all interested, whoever is interested in the super chat live that I will be doing, chances are I'll be doing it tonight, okay? Or maybe after this live. So just pay attention. um 2025 lessons learned for 2026 success. So if you are interested in that super chat live, don't forget to turn on your notification bell and all alerts. Of course, that's not going to be a free reading, but if you're interested, to find out what lessons you learned in 2025 and how that is potentially preparing you for 2026, well, just come back. All right. Up next, we have Sophia. Uh, I just read what Big 215 wrote. I won't forget $100 uh super chat on me. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. Oh, all right. Well, listen, something is coming. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, something is coming for you. Very beautiful. It could also be a blessing in disguise, by the way, because of that shock. All right, that shock card. All right. All right. All right. Now I'm going to be focusing on Sophia. Sophia E. Hello, Eleanor, my love. How are you, my dear? If you're interested in getting on the list, please do so. I know that you're not on the list from before because I haven't seen you in a very, very long time. So if you're interested, you would be number 9. Okay. All right, let's review the list. Okay, how about that? Because I've been chit-chatting. Haven't seen you guys in a while, so I get excited. Okay, so right now I'm gonna be doing Sophia E's reading. After Sophia, we have Andrea 54 Hector. Um, at, After Andrea 54 Hector, we have Sunflower Love, Erica. After Sunflower Love, we have Nettie P. After Nettie P, we have Ron C. After Ron C, we have Ravi. After Ravi, we have Zach. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry to hear that, Eleanor. Oh, wow. I'm so sorry to hear that, Eleanor. All right. Yeah, I'm going to add you to the end of the list here. Because I know I haven't, that's why I haven't seen you for a while. Okay, I completely understand. After Nettie P is Ron C. After Ron C, Ravi. After Ravi is Zach. After Zach is Eleanor. Okay. All right, intuitive friends, don't forget if you add a super thanks, super chat, or super sticker, you will get additional messages and more time. All right, up next we have Sophie E. Sorry, Sophia E. That I spent so time. Yeah. Thank you for your patience. Okay. Spent a lot of time here chit-chatting, saying hi, but haven't seen you guys in a while. All right. Pardon my I sound nasally. That's number 1. My allergies have been extra. All right, let's see. All right. Ooh, something just popped up here for you, Sophia. All right, let's see what's coming through for you, Sophia. All right, Sophia, you have vision. Contemplating the future. Right now at this time, you could be in this energy of thinking about the future, contemplating it, wondering. There's a sense of reminiscing. This is the unfolding. Now, if you are not experiencing this energy now, you may be experiencing this energy later in October because Mercury is going to go in retrograde November 9th, all the way through November 29th. But as you all know, if you've been part of my channel for quite some time, I always remind you that those energies can be felt beforehand. Okay, so usually a week to 2 weeks before the actual retrograde is officially moving and grooving. Okay, that being said, this energy here, you may be experiencing it. If you are experiencing it now, it's going to get more intense as October runs through. If you're not experiencing this energy now, you will later this month, or maybe, of course, in November. We're all going to experience it because it's going to be a collective energy. But that may be coming up for you. You may have some placements on your astrological natal chart that may have strong Virgo or Gemini. Those are the two astrological signs that are ruled by Mercury. So if you do have those placements, this makes sense of why this is coming across. Okay, so there you have it. So you may be envisioning, reevaluating, recalibrating, reviewing, figuring something out here, having to do with your future. And by the way, the fact that Mercury in retrograde is happening in November, I think it's a really good time because it's going to give all of us an opportunity to really take a good look at what we need to review, reevaluate, okay, recalibrate on before that calendar new year comes along. And then, of course, before that astrological new year comes in with Aries. So I think it's a good time, my opinion, of course. Let's take a look here. We have here the snake. Okay, be careful. There could be someone it could be someone that you may have left or they left you. I mean, I don't mean to say it like that, but where there was a breakup, separation, or divorce, or someone in your circle, or in a situation where someone was trying to be very sneaky. Okay, they were trying to be sneaky. This could be a friend, this could be an ex, this could be a family member, this could be a coworker. There could be here something about someone either was being sneaky in the past or recent past, got caught, all right, and there was a separation, breakup, or divorce, or this could be unfolding. Maybe you're thinking about this situation, okay? Whatever this is a person who may potentially, okay, unfolding here, a situation where someone is trying to be very slick in something, not as transparent in something. Like you may have had a conversation and it was like, yeah, we're gonna do this, or yeah, we agree on this, and then they go on the sly and behind the scenes, and then they try to do something, and then it's like, oh no, I didn't, oh, I'm so sorry. That's that type of person right here, the snake. Okay, so there could be some things that someone may not be as transparent with. Just keep an eye out. Again, this is not fear mongering, but it is just alerting you to be aware. Okay, and there may be a separation. There may be like a friendship that breaks up over the sneakiness, over someone trying to you know be a little sneaky on something here. All right, so whether it's a friend, a family member, a partner, or if this is a situation, circumstance, or an event that may have happened to you, a breakup, separation, or divorce in the past or recent past, there's something here that you're gaining clarity on in regards to that. And that may be what is unfolding. Your ability to clearly see the things that you need to see, change the things that you need to change so that this situation doesn't happen again. All right, let's see what else is unfolding. I only have a couple more minutes. Action. What is it that you're action? Yep, it could be in love. All right, so if you are talking to someone right now, just be careful. There could be something here that you may not be fully aware of. All right. And this could be something that, the connection could be uncertain. So pay attention to whatever you're told, and double check and triple check someone's storyline. This could also be here you contemplating the situation, circumstance, or event, breakup, separation, or divorce in the past or recent past in any area. And you finally, you're thinking about it, you're learning, you're extracting the lessons, leaving the pain, allowing yourself to look at those lessons, do your soul searching so that you can move action, okay? So that you can move past whatever that was, whatever it is, and move into self love, self care, and unconditional love. Sophia, let's take a look at the last and final um, card for you. Up next, we have Andrea 54 Hector. Andrea 54 Hector, you are up next. Okay, so make sure you're here. All right, let's see. Last but not least, what mindset you need to have. And the mindset you need to have is I am in control of my life. Of course, where your mind goes, energy flows. What you think about, you bring about. All right. So whatever you perceive, your mind will believe. So, yes, like I said, the soul searching, extract the lessons, do the soul searching, leave the pain, leave the resentment, leave all those other emotions that are not really working in your favor so that you can be wiser, clearer, and more direct and more proactive in getting back out there and giving yourself the self-care, self-love, and maybe here, if this is connected to your love sector, go out there and start exploring new options. Okay. That being said, I hope these messages have been insightful here, Sophia E. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel so that you can continue to get more alerts. Hope to see you next time. Okay, Sophia, thank you so much. Up next, we have Andrea, and I will take a look at the chat in a minute. But while I am placing these cards back into their proper decks, first and foremost, I want to say welcome to those of you who are new and are visiting. Welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, take a look down below in the description box. You have my links down below, okay? Now, for those of you who are my returning subscribers, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I know I've been away for a bit, but I've been working a lot behind the scenes on the channel. So wanted to give you a fresh content, okay? Especially the October readings, okay? All right, intuitive friends, remember, this is a 5-minute mini reading. If you want to extend it, give a super thanks, super chat, or super sticker. That will extend your reading. And then, of course, I'll lock into the extra messages that you may have coming in for you. Okay. All right, intuitive friends. Let's see who's here. What's going on here in the chat? Phoenix 111. Hello, Phoenix 111. Let me see something. Oh, by the way, Eleanor, thank you so much for your super. So Phoenix 111, you got a reading on Sunday, September 28th. So I'm not going to add you to today's list. But thank you so much for stopping by. I got the job. Oh, Eleanor, I got the job in Washington, though. Mixed sadness, excitement, big changes, time. Oh, wow. Congratulations, Eleanor. Andrea, I'm going to jump into your reading now. Sophia said thank you. Ron said you're here. And Ron says he's here. Okay, Ron, no worries. You're all the way at number 6, my love, okay? All right, who is after Eleanor? All right. I don't have anyone else after Eleanor. All right, awesome. Okay, so let us review the list here. By the way, Eleanor, let me just put an asterisk here for you. Also, I'm happy to see that those readings that were coming out, I told you something good was coming. Yeah, I know it's bittersweet, my love. I know, I get it. Again, my deepest sympathy for your loss. Andrea 54, you're here. I know I'm going to start your reading in a minute, my love. Sunflower Love, Erica, you're after Andrea. After Sunflower, we have Nettie P. After Nettie P, we have Ron C. After Ron C, we have Ravi. After Ravi, we have Zach with a Z, Zach. And then we have at number 9, Eleanor. Okay. All right, let's jump into the reading here for Andrea 54. Welcome. Andrea 54, Hector, thank you so much for stopping by. Let's take a look here at what is coming through here for your reading. What may be potentially unfolding. As a reminder, intuitive friends, remember these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And let's see what's coming through here for you, Andrea, okay? Oh, beautiful. Miracle. Miracle is popping out. Miracle and time. Those are the two that were showing themselves here. So you have miracle. Oh, where's the... Oh, here it is. You have miracle. There may be this unfolding of the things that you have been wishing, asking, and calling into your energy field, maybe coming in your direction. There could be sign, symbol, synchronicities that are showing you that this, manifestation, prayer, yearning, desire, okay, that you've been asking for, improvement, progress that you've been asking for could potentially be unfolding right now, okay, or may be unfolding for you, okay. Something is going to be a little bit different in the sense of progress or improvement. This is a very, very positive card. So you may have been experiencing some really deep changes and shifts, okay, Andrea 54. And this is saying here to you, listen, your faith, your determination, your focus on, and the power of intention in whatever it is that you've been praying, visualizing, manifesting, asking for, desiring, yearning. You're putting so much intention into the power of the attraction here that there may be some type of improvement or difference coming in your direction or progress. You need to give it time though, okay? So there is this energy here where it's like, yes, it's coming. I know you want it to happen faster, but there is something here about divine timing and allowing certain things to flow naturally, okay? There's a pace here, okay, that you would like to speed up. And, your guides are saying, we get it. However, there is still a need to be a little bit more patient. Now, that doesn't mean that something isn't going to improve or progress, because I feel it is. Something is about to shift or turn. If you haven't experienced it already, you may start experiencing some type of improvement and progress, okay? It's just going to take a little bit of time. So don't lose sight of the light at the end of the tunnel, okay? Don't lose sight of the optimism that you need to be embodying this intention, all right? Because sooner or later, there's going to be a blossoming here. All right, Andrea 54, Hector. Let's see what else is coming through for you. You have here shock. Look at that, shock. And then you have camera. Like I said, there may be a blessing in disguise coming out for you. Why do I say that? Because shock always gives me this energy of the Tower in Tarot. Now, the Tower in Tarot is ruled by Mars. So it's a fire card, right? It has that fire energy. Now, there could be a sudden change, a sudden action, an unexpected fill in the blank. There could be an unexpected moment here that may not feel too comfortable. That could be very much connected here, okay, to what I was picking up earlier, especially here with this miracle card, where I was telling you that I feel that you may be going through some change right now. So you may find out something, you may discover something, you may reveal something may be revealed to you where you're going to be like, oh, wow. Okay. Now, the oh, wow could go in either way. It could be an oh, wow, very positive, or an oh, wow, or it could be an oh, shit moment too. Either way, shock is talking about something that you didn't see coming, something that you weren't expecting. Okay. And since that came through, you should watch in the bonus messages what you don't see coming, the unexpected messages. Those are free and they're in the bonus messages on my playlist. Okay. So there may be something there for you that you should take a look at. But whatever this is, it's a surprise. Again, it could go either way. Even if it's a surprise that it's like not all that fantastic, there could be here a blessing behind it. So it's an awareness that you needed to have, or this situation, circumstance, or event is pushing you out of your comfort zone. So it had to happen in order for you to actually get moving on something. Okay. But if it is something very positive, obviously, again, this has a lot to do with this energy here. I'm going to flip this up in a minute. But again, it has a lot to do with this energy of the shock of finally something moving in the direction that you've been wanting it to move. And the fact that, yes, you could be very, very excited about it, which is great. You know, I'm all about the excitement, but also allow yourself to be patient and allow yourself to see the things that you need to see before you know, make a parade about it. You know what I mean? So, but there is definitely some type of improvement or progress. You have here strategy, exactly what I just said. You have to be careful here. Yes, be excited if and when this shows up or when it unfolds for you. So I don't want to take that from you. I'd be very happy too, especially if it's some very good news or a very shocking, like, oh, wow, you know, I didn't see that coming. What a great, you know, fill in the blank. But this is also talking about keeping your mind sharp, okay? Not allowing the emotions to override and to feel so woo, 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 and only see things with rose colored glasses. So, yes, be thankful, be happy, be appreciative, but also keep in mind, have your logical, rational, analytical mind still, you know, paying attention. Okay. Because strategy here is you continuing to make intelligent based decisions. You need to strategize, be tactful. Okay. Use your intelligence in something here. All right. So there you go. Let's see what else is coming through. So don't be swept away by emotions only. Remember, even though that's very beautiful, okay, uh when you get swept away too much with the emotion, you lose sight of something here that may be super important for you to pay attention. Okay, when we get too emotional, we drop our ability to also be, you know, sometimes to be you know, sharp in something. The emotions, you know, overcome, they take the best, they take over. So this is talking about, yes, you know, if this is a positive thing, go ahead, be happy. Okay. But allow yourself to also remain with your feet on the ground. If this is something that's twist, okay, something that is not all that fantastic, make sure that you focus on the solution resolution, on the pivoting into a direction where you're going to gain this ability to improve or make something better. It says, I become a better version of myself every day. So this is beautiful. This is improvement. And I love that. Love seeing that in a reading, because this is saying here that whatever it is that you're shifting your energy and your focus on, it's working. Whatever it is that you are asking for, that you're aligning your power of intention for, it's coming. And it's coming because you are seeing the glass half full rather than half empty. Now, if it's not coming now, will it be coming in the near future? Yes. There's something about divine timing. Let things unfold. Let things, people show you who they are before you go out and make a whole parade about something, okay? So that is coming through very, very strongly here. That being said, Andrea 54, Hector, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope these messages have been insightful, okay? All right, intuitive friends. Up next, we have Sunflower Love Erica. Sunflower Love Erica, you are next. All right. While I place these cards, let me just write here. Oh, Eleanor wrote 9 is my number lately. 9 is also the magical second number, a Norse number. Oh, wow, beautiful. Thank you, Eleanor, for that. I didn't know that. Andrea wrote, in my mind, I was thinking of my relationship with my Leo boyfriend. Yeah, that could be it. Beautiful. Whatever it is positive, because that miracle card is beautiful. I'm grateful for the beautiful spiritual reading that you honor me with. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Intuitive friends, don't forget, if you are new to the channel, welcome. All right. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, don't forget to take a look down below in the description box, or look in the chat. Okay, those links there are for you. All right, so there we go. All right. Yeah, I was writing your name, Sunflower Erica. Okay, Sunflower Erica, hang on. Don't go anywhere. You are up next. As I place these cards back into the deck, I do want to mention here, intuitive friends, there's a beautiful pick a card reading that just came out today. Don't forget to take a look at that. That is under the pick a card playlist. Very insightful, if I do say so myself. Okay, it's been getting a lot of good feedback, which is wonderful. Thank you for all the love, the loyalty, and the support. Don't forget, for readings that resonate for you, that are on the channel, drop a rose. That lets me know that you are, number one, enjoying the message, and also that it may have resonated for you, okay? So it's our little special code here that we use so that I know, like, oh, okay, great, you guys really enjoy that reading. And yeah, so just want to say that. All right, intuitive friends. That being said, don't forget that if you would like to add more time and more depth and more clarity to your reading, don't forget to add a super sticker, super thanks, or super chat. And I will add more time and more clarity to your reading, okay? All right, intuitive friends. Up next, we have Sunflower Erica 777. Welcome, Sunflower Erica 777. Thank you so much for joining. Let's see what your guides want you to know in regards to what may be potentially unfolding. Okay, Erica? All right, Sunflower Erica. Let's see what's coming through for you. And we have here grief, accepting a loss. All right. Now, what may be unfolding and the self gathering your power. Okay. So that makes sense here. All right. So this could be saying here for you, Sunflower Love Erica, that there may be this unfolding. You know how grief has different, they say that grief has different, I think it's 7 stages, 8 stages, something like that. It has stages. And you may be in the stage of acceptance. You may be accepting those things. And it's not just one thing. It's coming across as there's been multiple here. Those things here. Hey, Crystal. Oh, yeah, I forgot, Crystal. I wasn't sure. Okay, don't worry. Hang on, Crystal. Give me a second. Give me a second, Crystal. All right. I forgot I had to add you on the list. I said your name and I didn't add it, so my apologies. So, Sunflower Love, there may have been several things, okay, within 2025 or maybe even further, okay, because if you see a lot of skulls there, okay? And this is telling me here that there could be a lot of situations, circumstances, or events If there weren't many in 2025, this could be 2025 and maybe other, past or recent past, where things haven't felt good. Like there's been some type of changes here. Okay, Sunflower, where you've had to accept, you've gone through the pain, you've gone through the sadness, you've gone through the, feeling out of sorts about whatever this or these changes may have been. But they've been important because what's unfolded from this past that has been painful is the fact that you are rising like the phoenix, the self, gathering your power. You are in this energy that's unfolding for you where you are more connected to your inspiration. You're more connected to your motivation and ambition and drive. You're being proactive here. So, granted that there may have been experiences here that were heartbreaking, but it's come to your benefit. Okay, because the self is saying here, you have turned that grief into an empowering experience for yourself. You've made moves, you've shifted, okay, you've connected in some way, shape, or form to your sacral chakra. Okay, that's where passion, spark, ignited, the fire in your belly. Okay, that that drive has reignited within you. And not only your sacral chakra, but also your root chakra. Because if you take a look, this person here, all that lower region is on fire, and that fire is connected to the dragon. And dragon is a symbolism for strength. So even if those experiences weren't the best and they were hurtful and, whatever other emotions, they've been an opportunity for you to rise above it. Okay, you've been able to conquer. So you are in this natural unfolding of progressing, improving, of healing, and of also taking your time to really hone in to your inspiration and your heart's desire and move in that direction. Clock here is saying, allow to things to continue to unfold. There may be some more time that is needed in order for you to see the full, the full wow moment, right? Or to reap all of your rewards. But there may be a partial sense of things moving in the direction of you, being at the peak of the mountain. Now, this, the self card, self-care, self-love, self-focus, focusing on your dreams, your passion, and your reality. But that card is also giving me here this energy of the Queen of Wands energy, where your intuition may also be ignited, where your passion, your strong leadership, your confidence, your inner strength, okay, and your strong sense of self is coming through, and you're embodying this energy. Okay, so this is what's unfolding for you. So it looks very, very beautiful. Look at that. Even your beauty. Now, when I say beauty, I'm not just talking about external beauty, I'm talking about external and internal beauty. And it's interesting because I did mention the Queen of Wands energy. And by the way, the Queen of Wands does have the sexy, alluring, sensual type of vibe to her. So this is also saying that you are changing and shifting here something. Maybe it's your energy, right? Maybe it's the power of your intention and you connecting to your root chakra, which is 396 hertz solfeggio frequency, and sacral chakra, 417 hertz solfeggio frequency. Maybe you've been doing a lot of work, and if you haven't, you should, with those two chakras, because those are the two chakras here that are on fire literally in this card. So if you haven't, you should, and if you are, it's finally moving you into a new energy. Okay, so you could be right now in this position where your charisma is attracting opportunities. The power of intention is also attracting opportunities and people. Look at that. I let go negative thoughts and feelings. Exactly what I was talking about here with this grief and accepting the loss. You're at a new stage right now. You have shifted your energy. You are shifting your energy. Okay. So this is unfolding for you. Wow. What a powerful message here for you, Sunflower. Love, Erica. What a message. Look at that. I hope these messages have resonated for you. They came out like really quick for you. So it is that fire energy. Fire energy is fast moving. Although it's fast moving, you know, you did get that hourglass. So it's telling you that it's still there's still more unfolding, but you are in a very good position to continue to expand, grow, and blossom. All right, beautiful. All right. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to click on that subscribe button so that you too can participate into these free 5-minute mini readings. I do want to take a look at something because, by the way, intuitive friends, I may have made a mistake here on this list, and I want to correct myself. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Okay, when I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I accept. Okay, so Crystal is after Ravi. Okay, so my apologies here, Crystal. I did oh no, I know, Crystal, why I didn't add you. Wait, hold on a second. Crystal, I didn't add you because you had a message on September 25th. You were number 9. You were right after Sky. Yeah, that's the reason why. No, my apologies. Yeah. This is the last call for this topic. So no worries. My apologies there. All right. So, but tomorrow we have a new reading, a new topic. Okay. So you wrote, Sunflower said, "Oh wow, yes, that's true. Yes, I'm in the fire energy. There you go, and it's bringing me new opportunity. Yes, it is. I'm telling you, it came through the reading. Thank you for the validation confirmation, which I'm reading now. Yes, it did, and I'm excited. Thanks. Yes, you're welcome." Don't forget, Sunflower Love Erica, to share my YouTube link with like-minded souls. Okay, my love. Up next, we have Nettie. Nettie P, if you are here, come on down. Nettie P, if you are here, come on down. All right. All right, intuitive friends. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested, okay, Nettie, I see you. All right, Nettie, thank you so much. If you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All those links are there. And if you're watching me here live on the chat, take a look in the chat. All that information is there for you, okay? Now, for those of you who are my current subscribers, welcome. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing the last day of what could be potentially unfolding. So take a look at those dates in the chat. If you participated on any of those dates, just know that I'm not going to add you to the list. But if you haven't, today's your last chance, okay? And those of you who have a reading today are not going to be able to have a reading tomorrow, okay? Only because it's like back to back there, okay? All right, intuitive friends, let's take a look here. And we have Nettie P. Hello, Nettie P. Welcome to the channel again. Welcome back. Nettie P, just so you know, and a reminder that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And for all of you who are watching, don't forget that if you would like more time or more clarity, feel free to give a super thanks, super sticker, or a super chat, and you will be automatically getting more information on your reading, as well as more depth and more time, okay? All right, Nettie, let's see what's coming through for you, my dear. What could be potentially unfolding here for you at this moment in time? And we have here resources. Wow, beautiful. Resources, and I'll take the one right after, because this is like the major arcana, and then this is like the minor giving more information. This is not a tarot deck, but that's how I use it. All right. Nettie P, you have resources unfolding potentially here for you, or resources. What do I mean by that? I mean, you could be gaining more resources, gaining more tools, more connections. This could be more people, networking. This could be more clients, depending where you work. This could be more income, if that applies. This could be more of something. This could also be you leaning in to more education. So you're learning something, you're going to school, you're taking a class, doing a certification, maybe self learning, learning through a course, a self course, maybe a book, maybe through YouTube, maybe through other means. But resources is you either building a stronger resource, or you, here's the other one, gaining the reaping the rewards of the things that you've been putting and building and working towards, and you're now enjoying or starting to see those resources increase for you. Okay, now here you have understanding, looking at both sides. Now, looking at both sides here is looking at the past or recent past. So there may be here some insights, clarity, tools, new information. You're discovering something, you're looking at something from a new perspective, and you're leaning into those resources to gain more clarity or more understanding in either one or two things, something that you're on the fence about and you're deciding, or this could be a situation, circumstance, event, or an environment where you need to really gather more information in order to make a choice or in order to see what may benefit you in the long run. Okay, Nettie? Let's take a look at what else is coming through for you. You have here sunglasses, watching, looking, perception, stalking. Okay, you're looking at something, you're observing something. What's unfolding here for you is this energy where you're as if you are like the hermit in tarot, like you're taking the opportunity to take a step back and do some important introspection, some important soul searching, that you're looking for the truth of something, or you're looking for more factual base, or something that's going to be like, boom, that's why I was feeling this or thinking this, or now that I know this, now I know how to gravitate or deal with this, fill in the blank, whatever that may be for you. Sunglasses here. I do feel that what's unfolding here for you is you are in this process of observation, of assessing, figuring something out, okay, looking at something, creating some type of strategy, gaining more information or more insight, whether that's tangible information or whether that is intuitive insight. For example, another a card that I'm seeing intuitively here for you is like the High Priestess. Okay, the High Priestess and that Hermit card are coming through clairvoyantly here for you. Look at that contract. You're weighing some options here. You're looking at something and you're trying to be fair, partial, or neutral, or there may be something here that you may have felt has not been fair. And the universe and your guides are saying, listen, if something here has not been fair, allow yourself to take a step back and know that in some way, shape, or form, fairness is going to come through. Something is going to be fair. Listen carefully. If you are in the process of signing anything, signing a contract, buying, lease, maybe there's an oral agreement. Someone says, oh, yeah, yeah, let's do blah. And whatever it is, make sure that they send an email, a text, something to reassure you that whatever has been spoken is actually going to happen. Because with contracts here, there could be a situation where someone says something and it's not really what actually comes through. So be very, very open here to this whatever this is, whether it's an agreement, whether it's a contract, whether it's a lease, whether it's you're agreeing to something, whether it's something having to do with responsibilities, make sure that the communication with you and other people or environments are very clear, that it's in writing, and that both parties understand what's going through. What's coming through. If you are going through a divorce, or if you are going through some legal matters, this is talking about you really taking all the information, evidence, paperwork, documents that you need in order to make sure that things go favorable for you. Okay, so only if that is resonates with you, then take it. If not, just keep it in the back burner. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. What mindset you need to have in order to maximize this unfolding? It says, I release negative thoughts today. Every day, this is a really good daily affirmation where you connect with yourself. You say, I release all negative thoughts today. My focus is on my positive, optimistic energy and the optimal, unlimitless potential that I have, and that I will multiply every moment of my day. I just literally channeled that. Do not ask me to repeat that. Go back, write that down, because that may be something good for you. Okay, there you go. Intuitive friend Nettie, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you soon. All right, Nettie, thank you. All right, intuitive friends. Up next, we have Ron C. Ron C. Don't forget, you are up next. So don't forget to come back to the channel if you're not here. And if you are, make yourself known. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, then take a look down below in the description box, or take a look at the chat. Okay, all the information is there. For those of you who are current subscribers, welcome back. Thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your consistent support. And I greatly appreciate it. I'm happy that you are here and that you are enjoying these messages. And for those of you who didn't have a message before, I'm happy that you are back, because today is the last opportunity to get a message focusing on what is potentially unfolding for you. Okay, so if you took part in the other readings, then in the other dates that are in the chat list, then I'm not going to be able to add you to the list. But if you haven't had an opportunity because you've been busy, or when I'm on you're not on, or when I'm on you're busy, then today is the day. Okay, so thank you so much, Eleanor. Greatly appreciate your super. Don't forget, intuitive friends, when you add a super to the free readings, you get more time on your when it's your turn. You're going to get more time, and you're also going to get more clarity. Okay, so this is a free 5-minute mini reading, but if you want more, then just add a super chat, super thanks, or super sticker to the live. Okay, and then you're going to get more back. All right, Nettie P, thank you so much for stopping by. Let's see, what did Nettie P said, thank you kindly, appreciate all the readings you do. This reading is right on. All right, awesome. All right, I see here we have Jojo. Hi, Jojo, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while, if it's the same Jojo from before. Haven't seen you in ages. Thank you so much, Nettie, for your rose dropping over. Oh, Eleanor, I see the rose. This is so pretty. I love that super sticker. I love it. Jojo, I'm going to add you to the list, but just so you know, I'm not doing a reading where I'm answering your personal question. I have a separate live for that, and those are the super chat lives. So if you want to join me there, that's fine. But in the meantime, I'm going to add you, Jojo, to the list for today. Okay? All right, up next, we have Ron C. Ron C. Come on down, Ron. Ron C., if you're here, come on down. Intuitive friends, if you are watching and you're on the fence of like, should I get on? Should I get on? Should I get a free reading? If you want to do it now, because I'm very close to closing the list. Okay, intuitive friends, I'm very close to closing the list. So now is your time. All right, Ron, I don't see you here, so I'm going to jump to Ravi. Ravi. Oh, no, Ron is here. Okay. Ron, you made it in the nick of time there. Welcome, Ron. Thank you so much for stopping by. Ron, just a reminder that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. All right, and I'm going to give you a free 5-minute mini reading, and let's see what comes through for you. Now, what I will be focusing on here is what is potentially unfolding for you, okay? So what is potentially unfolding here for you? And Ron, just a reminder that these messages are for entertainment purposes only, okay, my dear? So Ron C. By the way, after Ron C, we have Ravi, okay? So Ravi, if you are near, don't go too far because you are up next. Ron C. Let's see what's coming through for you. Potential unfolding here for you, and you have bliss. Cherish the day. Bliss. Cherish the day. What may be here potentially unfolding for you here, Ron C, is, you are feeling or experiencing or observing that things are moving better. Things are less stagnant or they're less turbulent. There may be a little bit more of this even keel. There could be a spark, a special, a special, a step in your step, like this spark, a spark in your step. You may be feeling differently, maybe because your mind is more on being optimistic. Okay, you're seeing the glass half full rather than half empty. There could be here a sense of it enjoying or starting to enjoy this calm, or enjoy the progress that may be coming in your direction. Okay, that could be unfolding here for you. So bliss is about the happiness. Bliss is about the, again, cherishing the moment where things are feeling like they are on the up and up. Okay, so there is some vast improvement here in something. You may be feeling overjoyed. You may be celebrating something. There may be a milestone coming up for you as well, or some sense of celebration here. But this is a very, very positive card here. Let's see what else is coming through for you. What is potentially unfolding here for you? And you have, look at that, Soul's Whispers, Eternal State, Nature Therapy, Finding Spiritual Release. Yeah, it's as if you are more in the mindset of letting go of the negative thoughts, experiences, and feelings, and allowing yourself to embrace the optimism. You're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You may be experiencing some type of improvement. You're feeling lighter. You're feeling like things are starting to, be more favorable for you. Okay. If you're not feeling that yet, I'm telling you, it's coming. So if you are going through a difficult time and you're like, how long is this going to last? I'm telling you, you're coming to the end where, to the ending or to the closing of that chapter, and you are very close, if not already experiencing the glow up here, finally, the kind of the exhale portion of whatever this may be for you. Okay. All right, let's see. What else is coming through for you here, Ron? Everything's looking really good. Look at that. I mean, person holding the coin along with the black cat. Listen, this is an oracle deck. By the way, you do have the number 66. So 66. All right. 6 plus 6 is equal to 12. 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. Whatever this is, you're not doing it alone. You could be getting a lot of help here from the ethereal, from the higher realms, from creator, from the universe, from fate or destiny. Okay, because I'm getting here like the 3 of Pentacles energy in tarot. The 3 of Pentacles in tarot is teamwork, is joining forces, it's coming together, whether it's with people on the 3D realm, which is the reality that we are in at this moment in time, or whether it's with the ethereal, meaning you're connecting a lot with your higher self, you're allowing yourself to be more disciplined in that connection with your higher self, or with the universe in some way, shape, or form. And that is shifting and transforming this energy, and you're like more open, your intuition may be more open. Okay, black hats are all about intuition. Okay, so it's your ability to open that portal by connecting to the higher realms through prayer. This could be through meditation, taking your 5 minutes at the top of the morning or 5 minutes at the end of the day. But person holding the coin is coming across as this King of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands type of energy. The King of Pentacles, it's the maturity of your hard work. Your ability to say to yourself, listen, I've put in the hard work and the focus, and you may be reaping the rewards in the overall riches of your life in different areas. Okay. There is this energy that's unfolding here about stable prosperity or stable abundance. Okay, you being able to be calm, steady, and patient is going to give you the rewards, and you listening to your intuition here is going to be also super important, especially in business dealings. Okay, I don't know what you do for a living, I don't know if you're working or not, but there's something here about you being very aware intuitively on things that are having to do either with business, or with career, or with finances. So listen to your intuition in regards to that. All right. This beautiful unfolding here with this with this woman holding the coin here, is the sense here of also a new opportunity, a lucrative opportunity, whether that is more clients, more work, abundance, uh, getting extra hours at work or something, or having um, the opportunity here to enjoy the rewards that you are reaping. All right, let's take a look here at what else is coming. Ooh, look at that. That came through. And is it one card? Yeah, it's one card. What do you need to do in order to maximize this beautiful blessing? Accept that, listen, you have flaws. It's normal. It's fine. Give yourself the grace when you make mistakes. Allow yourself to connect with that soul searching. See how you could have done it better, and just do it better next time. Okay? So don't kind of like, there's this energy of like maybe being overly critical about yourself, about when you make mistakes or when you've made your mistakes in the past or recent past. Your guys are saying, listen, we learn through challenge. We learn by making mistakes. So as long as you really take the opportunity to connect and see why you may have made that mistake. Look at that. I deserve to be treated with love and respect. That's the other one that popped through. Okay. Then, that is all you can do, is allow yourself to learn. All right. Ron C., I hope these messages have been insightful, and I hope they have resonated for you. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe. Don't forget to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. All right. Ron, good luck, and I hope to see you next time. All right, intuitive friends, if you are joining me on this live, welcome. If you're new, If you are a new subscriber or you are visiting the channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. My links are down below. Okay? All right, intuitive friends. Ron, we are done with your reading. Ron said thank you. You're very welcome, Ron. I hope these messages have been insightful. Up next, we have Ravi. Ravi is up next. And then I'm going to go through the list again just to make sure that you all know where you fall on the list in regards to your place on the list. Okay. So now I'm going to be doing a reading for Ravi. After Ravi, we have Zach. Okay. After Zach, we have Eleanor. And Eleanor, thank you again for your super. I greatly appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your super. So, Ravi, you are up next. Ravi, if you are here, come on down, because if not, I'm going to jump to the next person on the list. Ravi, if you are here, come on down. All right. Up next, we have Zach. Zach, if you are here, come on down. We are ready for you. Okay. Oh, okay. You're here. Okay. Never mind, Zach. All right, Ravi, give me 1 second. Hello, Barwick. Hello, welcome. Barwick, I'm going to add you to the list for this free 5-minute reading. You will be after JoJo. So, Barwick, you are going to be after JoJo. Okay. Thank you so much, Barwick, for joining us. Okay. Ravi, welcome back. All right, Ravi, I am going to be channeling your messages for free for 5 minutes. Always know, intuitive friends, if you want more time and you want more depth, feel free to do a super sticker or a super chat. That's going to let me know that you would like more time in your reading and more depth and clarity, which that's why these are here. Okay, so you're very welcome, Barwick. That being said, Ravi, let's take a look here at what's coming through for you. What is potentially unfolding for you right now at this moment in time? What is potentially unfolding here for you? And let's see what's coming through, Ravi. And you have time. Interesting. This card has been cut time, and it's okay. It's connected to challenge. Okay, no worries. Ravi, listen carefully here. Potential unfolding here for you. Okay, time, the pace of something. All right, maybe you want something to happen very quickly, or you want to like hurry up and end the cycle because it's been challenging for you. Maybe you are like, you know what? I just want a change. I'm in need of a change. I want a change. I want things to change for the better. I want to see my goals, my dreams, the things that I'm wishing, hoping, desiring. I want to see them now. And this is saying they're coming. However, time is going to be of the essence. Divine timing is at play here for you. Okay, Ravi? So there's more kind of like allow yourself to, it's like when you bake a cake, you mix all the ingredients, you bake the cake, you put it in the oven. You can't be opening the oven door every 2 seconds. Okay, so let go of the attachments that you may have connected to whatever it is that you want to see unfold, and allow time and divine timing to take place. You have here challenge. It says standing up for your own rights. You may be potentially unfolding this opportunity for you to stand your ground. What does that mean? That means it's kind of like the energy of the 7 of Wands, right? Where the person is on top of the mountain with the wand pushing off all the wands that are coming from below. And this is basically saying here, stand firm in your beliefs, stand firm in your values, stand firm for the things that you feel are, very important to you. Or, it's like, this is super important. This is my belief. This is what I stand for. That's fine. Whatever that may be, this is saying, advocate for yourself as well. You may be in a situation, circumstance, or event where you feel like someone is trying to pull wool over your eyes. They're trying to be, they're trying to deceive you, or they're trying to skew things so that it benefits them and not benefit you. So there's this energy here of you needing to stand up to this either bigger person with more authority, or a person in position, or this big, huge challenge here. It's time for you to confront what your fears and your anxiety are, and be able to really, hold your ground. All right. You do have the upper advantage, though, in that situation. So if you're not sure, like, am I doing the right thing? Yeah, you are. You are in a better at you have a vantage point, and whatever this is, you have a vantage point. So really take a look at your skills, your talents, your evidence, if it's something that you need to present. um Especially when you are challenging a person, you don't challenge a person based on just emotions. So it's not like a emotional debate, but rather a debate, or a conversation, or whatever this may be about, focusing on facts. Facts can't lie. Opinions, everybody can have an opinion. But a fact is a fact. As they always say, numbers don't lie. So again, instead of going through the approach of emotion, instead of having an emotional debate, have a more factual, logical, rational, analytical debate, and stand your ground. You have here talking. Look at that. Okay. So communication is going to be super important in whatever this may be. Like I said, talking facts, spewing facts, not just an opinion, not just your emotions. People can hold very hard on their emotions, and lose complete total rational sense of facts, figures, and numbers. And this is talking about, it is important for you to really continue to connect with that. Voice your opinion, voice what you believe in, stand your ground, and advocate for yourself, or advocate for someone else. If you're advocating for someone else, then do that as well, right? This is saying, whatever it is that you're standing up for, or whomever you may be standing up for, allow yourself to patiently go through the motions, because there's something here that's going to be beneficial for you. All right, let's take a look. And you have here heartbroken. All right, so there may be a situation, circumstance, or event here that may be a little bit challenging. You may be kind of like it's unfolding for you, right? And it may be very much connected to the energies that I talked about. Standing up for yourself may be you needing to walk away from a person, a situation, circumstance, event, or an environment. You standing up for yourself may mean, you know what, I no longer can connect with this person or this environment for whatever reasons. Okay. And that is fine. Yes, it's bittersweet, because it's like, wow, I really don't want to let that situation, circumstance, event, or person go. But it may be important for you, because you, with time, will see why that may have made sense. Now, if this is talking about a connection, about someone who has decided to break up, or no longer talk to you, or be your friend, or be your partner, or whatever this may be, because you stood up for yourself, and they no longer want to deal with you, it's understandable that you may be heartbroken, but also understand this. Sometimes, um, a loss is not a loss. You know what I mean? Sometimes a loss is a gain. And maybe you gained the knowledge and the evidence that you needed in order to see whatever situation, circumstance, event, emotions, or maybe someone's true colors. You needed to see that. And although it may be hurtful, okay, you gotta, you just gotta keep moving forward. Let's see what else, what positive mindset you need to have here. And you have here, I let go of negative thoughts and feelings. There you go. Beautiful daily affirmation here. I let go of the negative thoughts and feelings in order for you to expand, grow, and glow. All right, Ravi, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. All right, so I think I've given everyone an opportunity to really take part in this session. I am now closing the session. For those of you who are on the list, no worries, you're still on the list. But I am closing the list here for those of you who who are already on. I'm not going to add anyone else, okay? All right, for those of you who miss the cut, no worries. Just subscribe to the channel. And please remain subscribed to the channel, okay? I know that it's easy to just subscribe to the channel because it's like, oh, I just want a free reading. But really take part in the rest of the content that's on the channel. There's lots there. There are many, many playlists, okay? There's actually a pick a card reading today focusing on, it's on the channel already. You could take a look at it in the playlist. It's all about pick a card reading focusing on 2025 lessons learned for 2026 success, okay? So if you're interested in that, that is there for you. And I'm also going to do that reading for an actual personal reading here on the channel. So if you are interested in that, remember, remain subscribed to the channel so that you are notified, okay? All right, Ravi, thank you so much for stopping by. Up next, we have Zach. Zach, if you are here, come on down. We are ready for you. All right. Thank you so much. Yes, Jojo, you are actually after Eleanor. Okay. So let me actually, I'm happy you said that here, Jojo, because I am going to place the list here. Okay. Here's the list. So I'm going to be focusing on Zach now. And then next, we have Eleanor, and Eleanor has given a super. So thank you again, Eleanor. So Eleanor's reading will be a little longer. And after Eleanor, we have Jojo, and after Jojo, we have Borwick. And then we have ended the reading. All right, here we go. All right, Zach. Welcome, Zach. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget, intuitive friends, if you drop a super thanks, super sticker, or super chat, you are going to be given extra time on your readings, okay? And also extra depth. So these cards over here are for those supers, okay? So add a super and get super messages back, meaning super time and extra clarity. All right, Zach. Welcome, Zach. Thank you so much for stopping by. And let's take a look here, Zach, what's coming through for you. Just a reminder here, Zach, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Let's see what's coming through for you. What could be potentially unfolding? Yes, Eleanor, they did. I saw them, my love. Yes, thank you. Okay, so Zach, you have returning. All right. So Zach, let's see what's coming through here for you. Zach, returning here, there's something here that is coming through as what's potential. Okay, I'm getting two things. I'm getting emotions and what's potentially unfolding. So I'm getting the emotion here of you wanting something back, you wanting something to return. But it's as if that person, thing, situation, or whatever it is, may not be coming back, right? It may not be coming back, or it may not be returning. Okay, so I have two messages here. We're going to see what else is coming through. But something else is coming back to you. Something else is returning to you. And what's returning to you is your ability to connect with the flow of the natural current of something here. So this is coming across as there's this natural course that is happening, that is evolving. You're ending one season and you're opening up another season, which is the reason why you see all these leaves there. Now, depending where you live, there you maybe or maybe not, I don't know. You may have the autumn season. If you don't, that's fine. But right now, we are in autumn season. So there's this sense here of through your maturity, through your experience, or through experiencing something that has taken a long time for you to either accept or allow yourself to go through the flow, you are now opening up this new stage where there could be here a bit of improvement or a bit of progress of allowing yourself to open up to the flow here of whatever the situation, circumstance, or event may be. So, this natural flow, you are more present in your power, you're more grounded in your energy. And because of that, there may be this beautiful season that you are, or this milestone, or this time frame right now, where you're allowing yourself to grow from where you are at this moment in time. Okay. So, I'm getting here that this going with the flow is very much connected here to your ability to grow or to have growth or insight about something. And that is what is potentially unfolding here for you. All right, let's take a look here, Zach. What else is coming through for you? What is potentially unfolding for you, Zach? And you have here challenge and adversity. Now, very interesting. You have this like brown color in both of these, like this autumny color here. Okay. See that color? Like the flower is that's that like that burnt sienna color here. Now, this whatever this challenge or adversity that you are going through at this moment in time, I do feel you are starting to progress or improve. Okay. This challenge and this adversity, you are moving yourself along. Now, it may be slow. That's fine. It may take its time. Okay. But you're going with the flow of the energy that you're able to move with and through whatever that may be. So if it's slow, it's fine, but you're moving along, it's progressing. Okay, slow and steady is going to win this race, so to speak. All right, there may be some dreams and goals that you are trying to move towards. And whatever that dream or goal is, this is saying, as long as you remain grounded and present, not allowing your thoughts to go or your emotions to go to the past or recent past, to allow yourself to really dig in deep and connect with that core strength and be present. Okay, root chakra energy here, very important. 396 hertz solfeggio frequency. You ground yourself. And when you're grounded, then you're able to kind of say, okay, I am standing in my power. I'm standing firmly in, my desire to move out of a challenge or a difficult time. And I'm going to be more focused on my dreams and goals. And that whole thing of you allowing yourself to stay centered and focused, not lean into the past, okay? Don't lean into the past, stay in the present and allow yourself to learn the lessons from the past. Yes, that is important, but allow yourself to really gain that momentum from your stability and security at the moment in time, from standing in your power, and then slowly moving up to the next goal and to the next achievement. Okay. There's a sense of freedom and liberation that comes from you allowing yourself to go with the flow of your current energy of standing in the power. Okay. So that's going to give you the freedom not to be so stressed or cling to the nostalgic, melancholic energy from the past, and not to be too worried or have anxiety about the future, but to stay and remain in the present. And that can give you a lot of strength because you are then focused on your ability to go with what's happening right now at this present in time. There's more attention, okay, in yourself, in your self-care, in your self-love, and that it's going to create an opportunity for you to see clearer the dreams and the goals and how to get those, right? How to achieve that. Look at that willpower. You have the strength to shift your energy into this energy of freedom and liberation. And the way that you can do that, and I already mentioned it, but I'll say it again because it's coming again with willpower. You're very much connected to the past. There's something here, either something or someone that really grounded you. You felt very secure and stable, either with that person or in that environment. And this is talking about, yes, for whatever reason or whatever that may be about, that's true. But it's now time for you to gain or connect with your inner power and your willpower to want to move forward with the lessons that you may have learned, with whatever this may be about. You extract the importance of that, and then you allow yourself to merge it into something new so that you can use those lessons, that experience, that that whatever that is for the next milestone. Okay. Last but not least, let's take a look at your last message. Up next, we have Eleanor. Eleanor, you are up next. And after Eleanor is Jojo. After Jojo, we have Borwick. And then we've ended this live session for today. Let's take a look here for Zach. Look at that. Zach, the mindset that you need to have in order to overcome this challenge and in order for you to continue to unfold this beautiful flow that you're going through at this moment in time, to continue to connect with the natural unfolding of your willpower and the natural unfolding of your ability to feel free and liberated from the things that were holding you down in the past or recent past, is this. I am strong enough to overcome any obstacle. And you see these flowers? Flowers don't grow overnight, Zach. They take time. And in order for whatever this is telling you, give yourself the time to continue to flow in this discipline of connecting with your power, meditating, grounding your energy, looking at the now, not being stressed or anxious about the future, not being stressed and anxious about the past, to remain in this present moment, and that you are truly, like I said, the willpower, you are truly strong enough to overcome any obstacles. And that is what I have here for you. Zach, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, Zach. Zach, I hope these messages have been useful and they've resonated for you. Up next, we have Eleanor, and Eleanor has given a super. So I want to thank Eleanor for her super. Thank you so much. While I place these cards back into the deck, I do want to welcome those of you who are new to the channel. or who are visiting, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, then take a look down below in the description box, or take a look at the chat, and you will see my credentials there and all the other information, okay? For those of you who are my current subscribers, welcome back. Today is the last day of the messages focusing on what could be potentially unfolding. So if you already took part in those messages before and you gave supers, I want to thank you for your love, your loyalty, and your support. I also want to thank those of you who have been the new subscribers, who have subscribed to the channel and have remained subscribed to the channel. I greatly appreciate it as well. All right. All right. Now, up next, we have Eleanor. All right. So we're going to jump into Eleanor's reading. And for those of you who are like, well, I don't know what a super reading would look like, right? So I do have the free 5-minute reading, and then I have the donation base, right? Like if you add a super thanks or a super sticker or a super chat, then you're gonna get more. So if you're interested in to see how that looks, you're gonna see it now, because Lenore has given a super rose sticker. Thank you. And I also got the other one too. So Eleanor, you gave 2 supers today, so thank you. So that was for the first one, and this is for the second one. So thank you so much, Eleanor. All right, Eleanor, let's take a look here at the hold on, let me just, there we go. I had to scratch off that last one. Okay, so let's take a look here, what's coming through for you, what your guides want you to know in regards to the unfolding. Again, my deepest sympathies for you, Eleanor, and for your family. Okay, all right, let's see what's coming through for you here. What is potentially unfolding for you? All right, so Eleanor, you have here the self gathering your power. Okay, gathering your power, and it says releasing your anger. Okay, so let's take a look at what these 2 messages are coming through. First of all, both of them, a lot of fire. Okay, a lot of fire. A lot of fire energy. Fire energy. This could be connected to some placements on your astrological natal chart. It could be connected to Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. Either your placements or something connected or someone connected, or maybe a season connected to Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. I do want to say that out of those 3 fire signs, the one that's coming up within this calendar year is Sagittarius. Okay, so there may be something here that could be potentially unfolding during Sagittarius season. All right, so just giving you the heads up on that. Now you have here the self gathering your power, and there may be something here. There's an energy here, whether this is that it happened already or that may be coming up, or maybe something you're experiencing right now, being very angry at something, being angry at either someone or something here, because this is destruction, releasing your anger, whether it's that you are angry about something or someone may be angry at you about something. But this energy here of anger, it's you releasing that. Now, it doesn't have to be anger. It could be another emotion, because this card says anger. Whatever this emotion is, it's very important for you at this moment in time to continue to release and to release it, so that there's an unfolding here of getting it out of your system. Okay, so if this is something that you are battling with internally, whether it be anger, anxiety, stress, melancholic, nostalgic energy. Okay. This is talking about allowing yourself to really feel the experience, feel the emotion, and then with time, release it as time goes by. Okay. So there's a lot of fire here for you. And what's interesting is that I'm seeing the three chakras for you. Okay. I'm seeing clairvoyantly your root chakra, your sacral chakra, and your solar plex chakra. All right. So I'm seeing though that as a symbol. So if I were you, I would work on those three those three first chakras. The first chakra, root chakra, second chakra, sacral chakra, third chakra, solar plexus chakra. In order for you to release whatever this may be. And what's interesting is that those three chakras are known to be the three chakras that are very connected to our infancy stage, to our family, to, yeah, to like family, to the grounding. Like those first three chakras are very much connected to our childhood. Okay. So I don't know if that may correlate. I don't know if that's the reason why I'm seeing that. But whatever the reason, I'm seeing symbolically the three chakras, it's coming across as those three you needing to, to heal or to work through, to unfold the power behind it. Okay. Also, it could be. Now, the self here says gathering your power, whatever situation, circumstance, or event may be unfolding. It's you really allowing yourself to connect with your self confidence, connect with your grounding, okay, your security, your stability, and also maybe that's the reason that I'm seeing all three, because this is the energy that I'm getting here, gathering your power. And what I'm literally channeling at this moment in time, I just realized it is just coming out of my mouth, but I see the connection here. The three things that I'm telling you to connect with are the three things that are connected to the root, sacral, and solar plexus chakra. So maybe by you working with those three chakras, and by the way, they do have it on YouTube, all free, and there's like a meditation or some type of like a singing bowl of those three, and and you listening to it, during your meditation, or at the top of your morning, at the end of your day. I would say it's a great idea to do it first thing in the morning, so give yourself an extra 30 minutes, or something like that, so that you can really connect with that energy. But it's coming across as this energy being here for you, um, and for you to use those three chakra energies for yourself so that you can really ignite and be proactive here in that energy. Like again, the root chakra is about creating or sustaining the grounding and the stability. The sacral chakra is for you to connect with your inner passion, your spark, your creativity, your heart's desire. And your solar plex chakra here connect not only with your intuition, but your self-confidence. So I feel that that may be something super important for you to be aware of right now at this moment in time, so that you can continue to grow. You have here the child. So look at that beautiful energy here. You're entering a new beginning, a new phase. All right. The child is about the time frame, a newness. Okay. You see all the butterflies, the ending of a cycle, the beginning of a new one. It's a new beginning. And looking at this new beginning with, in a way, the innocence of it, like how a child looks at something and and is in awe and in wonder. It doesn't pass judgment on anything, it just experiences it. And so whatever new milestone may be unfolding here for you, Eleanor, this is talking about looking at it with a sense of wonder, looking at this milestone or new beginning with a sense of, I can do this, I am grounded, I am secure, I am stable, I am connecting with my heart's desire. I'm being proactive. Okay, so I am proactive. I am stable. I am secure. I am connected to my soul purpose. And I am connected to, my intuition. I'm intuitive. All right. So again, there's this newness here. Tree. Remember that I was talking about family before? You have here the tree. The tree is about family. Okay? The family that you have created, as well as the family that you are a part of. So there may be a new, okay, because this is about newness, new beginning. There could be a new type of connection that may be embarking now in your life, whether that is in your partnership, whether it's in your family, whether it's new connections, new colleagues, new scenario, new friends, new social network. There's a newness here, and this newness is coming from the change that has occurred or is unfolding here for you. Let's take a look at more information. And again, Eleanor, thank you so much for your super. All right, let's see what else is coming through. There could be new, ooh, did you see that? Look what it says. It says broom, it says new home. See, I told you, validation confirmation. You're entering a new stage. You're entering a new milestone. It says new home, new attitude. And I didn't even divide the deck. It literally just jumped out of the deck. So you are entering a new cycle, a new proactive, productive cycle. Something that maybe you have been waiting for quite some time also, because tree is also about growth, and growth takes time. So, okay, you have older woman. Could also be connected to family as well. Okay, cobweb. Okay. All right. So these two. Okay. So I'm taking the cobweb and I'm taking that one because those are the two that were showing themselves. Let me give you more information here because this is coming out more clarity. All right. So you have a new home, new attitude. Of course, validation, confirmation, and what I was picking up in regards to that child's energy, that new beginning. You also have here older woman. Dealings or relationship with an older woman. This could be connected to your family. Okay. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. All right. So I'm getting this kind of like connection here. There may be here a new attitude or a new start here with members of your family or with someone, an older woman or an elder in the family. Okay. Um, It's funny because I'm getting here, this could also be very much connected. And that's why I'm stopping. I'm pausing here because I'm trying to figure out, okay, this could also be maybe an older woman who has crossed over in your family coming forward. There's something here about an acknowledgement of an older woman. So I'm trying to connect with the energy here. If it's like someone who's crossed over from your family, kind of saying, hey, everything is good over here. Maybe a grandmother energy, maybe an older woman, I don't know. Or if this is connected to having this new connection with an older woman in your third, right now at this moment in time. So let's see what unfolds with that. But this says protected from negative forces beyond your control. This could also be about you what's unfolding is a new connection where you feel like you are protecting either just, people in general, or someone in your family. Like there's this kind of energy here of, now I need to protect or make sure that someone is okay or being taken care of here. Okay, so that's what's coming through. You do have here the whale. It says, great worry over nothing. Let go of your stress, of your worries and your anxiety. The more you focus on anxiety, concern, and the more it'll amplify. That is why the whale is here, is showing like the big worry. So no need to have a big worry. Just allow yourself to, there's something here about, don't worry so much, maybe about someone. There's something here about worrying over an older woman, and it's coming across, it's like, listen, I know your dad recently crossed over here, so it may be kind of like, take care of her, she's okay, but keep an eye on her. um yeah, this could be very much connected, because it's one of those energies where I'm getting like it's tipping. It's giving me this energy of someone that could be presently in your family now, that's alive and well, but it's tipping in the energy of, the ethereal. So I don't know what that may mean, if it's that it's the energy of a loved one who's crossed over, who's like, listen, you know don't worry, I'm taking care of her, making sure she's okay from the other side, and watching her here in the 3D world. But I'm getting that energy, and it just feels different, is the way I want to say it. But this is very much connected to family because of the family tree. Okay. And I also wrote family here in case, for those of you who are like, oh, she's just saying that because, no, I'm saying that because that's exactly what it is. It's come out at the top of the reading. So there you go. All right, let's see. Listen, this could also be, this is another twist here. Okay. This could be new home, new attitude. Okay. So maybe you moving back to either the place you grew up, or moving closer to someone that you care about, because you have new home, new attitude, older woman, protected from negative forces and worry. So it could be you're moving towards someone in your family that you care deeply about, because you want to protect them about whatever it is. Maybe they're up in age because it's coming up as an older woman, and you're worrying a lot about this person. And so maybe this is this new beginning, or this new life that's coming through. You see what I'm saying? It could also be that, because if I read it in the order it's come out, talk about validation, confirmation, in the order it's come out, it's like you've moved to a new home, or there's an unfolding about you moving to a new home that's closer to an older woman that you are wanting to protect from negative situations, circumstances, or events, and that you worry about a lot in regards to this person. That is very much connected to family tree, and maybe you are the child. So this could be your parent, your mother. Okay, literally there, you see, I shuffle. I didn't cherry pick this. So that could be this unfolding here for you. Okay. Yeah, building. You're building something. Something beautiful is going to transpire from this new move. Um, and it's one of those things that, yeah, and again, this person is looking towards the past. It's as if, again, you're moving to a new place. You may be closer to someone that you love, that you want to protect, and that you've been worrying over. It's coming out again with building blocks. So you're building a brand new either home or a new place or a new connection. And it's actually going to be beneficial for you. I'm going to tell you this, Eleanor. You do have the number 28 with building blocks. Okay? 2 plus 8 is equal to 10. 10 is a double digit. But if I take away the 0 at the end, and we look at numerology, you have the number 1. And the year 2026 is a 1 year. So there may be here some building, you're building something now that is going to perhaps reap the rewards later, okay? In 2026, to be exact. All right, so that now the extended portion of the reading is over, and now I'm going to jump into the rest of your reading. I'm super curious to see how this may connect here, because it's like so specific that it's like this has to make sense to you in some way, shape, or form. But I'll take a look at my phone, as I always do after the reading. First of all, it's far away from where I am sitting, and I can't really see anything anyway from that far. But yeah, I wonder. I'm curious. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. Space. Yeah. Listen, you may need some space. Yeah. You may need some space in order to figure out. And when I mean space, I don't mean physical space. I mean, you may need some time to think about how you're going to how things are going to unfold. There may be moments here where you may feel like, okay, I need to take a little bit of moment in order to recalibrate. That's totally fine. Just make sure like you are saying like, hey, listen, right now at this moment in time, I just need some space. So other people don't feel bad or feel like, that they've done something wrong or they're not doing enough of something. So that's coming through. Because this moment that you're going to take a step back and maintain space is going to allow you to be more in tune with the things that you are wanting to build and grow and stabilize. Okay, so this is actually a good time, when you feel like you need to connect with yourself. Okay, look at that argument. What did I say? I just said it validation, confirmation. What did I say? When you need to take time and make space for yourself, what did I say? Make sure that you let people know so they don't take it the wrong way. And what came through? Opinion and argument. Because they're going to think, the people around you that care about you are going to think that you're alienating them or you're isolating them or you don't want to deal with them. And that's not the case. But that's the message that they're going to see if you just abruptly take a step back and become reclusive, especially if you are in a connection, in a partnership. You got to let them know, listen, right now, I just need a moment to recalibrate and to connect with myself so that I could come back better and more revived and more centered. That's what this argument is about. Seduction, attraction. Yeah. Yeah, there could be, again, you don't listen. You want to maintain a good, healthy connection with people, right? Especially with your partner. So just make sure that when you feel like you need to pivot and you just need some time for you, that you are letting people know, hey, listen, I'm taking a moment. All right, let's see what else is coming through. This could also be something resolving itself, okay, with opinion and argument. This could be saying here, especially with the fact, taking into context everything else that's come through the reading. This could also be, remember that I said at the top of the reading that you have here the child and the tree, which is family. And I said there could be a brand new there could be a brand new beginning between you and your family, especially, and I want to take it out because this came out already. So I want to make a point about this because I mentioned it very quickly, but it's coming through again here. Okay. This could very well be talking about maybe when you were younger. Okay. There may have been, or maybe in the past. So you're the child. Your family is the tree. Maybe in the past or recent past, there was a heated discussion, differences of opinion, a perspective, of beliefs, whatever that is, could have been a very big argument. And there may have been a disconnect there. Okay. Which is talking about space. There was a big space, big time there that the connection wasn't there. But now there could be a brand new way of dealing with this connection or relationship. Okay. Now that you're in a different, I don't know, state of mind, or your mother is in a different state, or your family's in a different state of mind. Now, after the time has passed, there could be here this sense where whatever this argument or whatever this wedge, third party, whatever this wedge was in this argument, there could be here a brand new beginning happening here. Okay? Whether it's a connection with your family in general or a specific person in your family. All right? But whatever this is, there may be a new beginning unfolding. Okay. So you don't need to talk about it or anything. But I'm telling you that there's something shifting here. So it's going to shift for the better, because I feel that that's where the broom is coming in. Not only is it the new home, but it's also, there's going to be here some sense of a new attitude. Okay. Or a new perspective that may be coming through. So again, keep your mindset in a higher perspective. And last but not least, see, things are blooming and blossoming here for you. Blossoming and abundance. Okay. You may be experiencing a new shift. Like I said, the new beginning, like I was saying. Okay. So there is this opportunity here for increased prosperity, abundance, opportunity. You really allowing yourself to connect with this new opening, this new stage in your life. Okay. So, although it may be a little bit difficult or, uneasy at this moment in time, something new is coming in. A new beginning is coming in. Okay. It's going to take time though. It's not coming up like boom, ta-da, magic wand. Nope. Because blossoming and abundance, it's about the growth over time. And also cobweb here. Okay, protected from negative forces beyond your control. You are being protected by the ethereal. Okay, your connection with your higher self. And you see that? The blossoming. Maybe something was growing and then took a halt because of the cobweb there. But I feel the time now is like the cobwebs are being taken away. And now there's a continual blossoming and opening here. Wow, what a beautiful reading here for you. Last but not least, let's take a look at the mindset that you need to have in order to maximize your beautiful blessings and this unfolding. Ooh, I am responsible for my own life. Look at that. That's what just came out through all by its lonesome self. It says, I am responsible for my own life. So focusing on this, question for you, what does responsibility over my own life mean to me? So that's going to be very important in order for you to shift into this new beginning. And again, the question here for you to think of on your own, okay, maybe even journal about it, is what does responsibility over my own life mean to me? What does it mean to you, and what does it look like to you? Okay, that's going to be important here in order for you to maximize this new beginning that's coming in your direction. That being said, I hope these messages have been insightful. Eleanor, thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you soon. Thank you again, Eleanor, for your super. Okay, your supers. Both your supers were super, super cool. Thank you so much, Eleanor, for your supers. I'm going to take a look and see if this made sense here to you, like if it resonated in a minute. But first, I do want to mention that JoJo is next. So, JoJo, if you are here, don't forget to stop by. If you're not, come back. All right. All right. Intuitive friends. Okay, JoJo, just hang on there. Just hang on. I'm going to start your reading in a minute. But in the meantime, for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, then take a look down below in the description box. Okay, please note that I am not taking personal questions. I only take personal questions during my super chat lives. Okay, and my super chat lives do have a fee. Okay, so if you are interested in asking one personal question or more, it all depends, then feel free to join me in my super chat lives. Okay, during my super chat lives. All right, that being said, for those of you who are my current subscribers, welcome back to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. And don't forget, if you want your 5-minute reading to be more in depth, just like you saw right now, I did Eleanor's reading, and she gave super stickers, and I gave her more clarity for her reading. So if you're interested in that, just make sure you drop a super sticker or a super chat. All right, let me see very quickly before I jump into JoJo's reading here. So Zach, okay, let me read your yes, Lexa. As you know, my mother was my everything, my love, my solace, peace. She gave me courage, assurance, struggle to find my new path, alone and with purpose. Where was I? Reason and my confidence renewed will. Always grateful for you. Okay, you're very welcome, Zach. Okay, Zach gave validation confirmation. Thank you so much, Zach. All right. Yeah, that makes sense with your reading, what came through, what you're giving validation confirmation for. All right. So, Eleanor. Hold on, Eleanor. I'm here. Okay. My mom, who is 75, is on hospice. Oh, that's why. Hospice, and we don't know much time she has left. That's the reason. Wow. Remember in your reading, Eleanor, I'm feeling like the energy is here in the 3D world, but it's tipping. It's holy mackerel. That makes wow. Yeah, my intuition was 100,000,000,000% on that. Wow. Yeah, she's in hospice. That makes sense. She's in hospice. It makes sense. There's like this teetering between the 3D realm and the ethereal. Wow. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. She lives in the area that I am moving to. Yeah, between my mom and my dad, I've been kind of pulling away from my family and friends. I just kind of have been wanting my time to be alone. Okay, but all that also came through in the reading. But I also know that they're there when I'm ready to come back. Yeah, perfect. The argument is relevant, but I don't really. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, tumultuous childhood. Aha, bingo. Wow, a lot came through. Like 100% of what you're saying here. And it's funny because like I give the reading and then you give the validation cover, and I didn't know because I can't read and channel at the same time. Um, my mom and I have been coming together as kind of reflects on everything in her life. So my brother and I are getting much closer than before. Oh, wow, tumultuous. I think that this is about my brother. He's been a huge help in the whole process and continues to be. Wow, interesting. Wow, very, very interesting. Wow. I'm sorry, intuitive friends. Just give me a second. It tips back. That's why. And in the reading, I'm saying I'm feeling this tipping. Like that's why it took me so long. Like when older woman came out, and then the other four cards. And for those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, go back into the reading that I was doing for Eleanor, and I took a pause. I took like a really long pause because I'm like, I'm feeling this energy because I'm a medium. I'm a medium as well. And I'm feeling this energy of the older woman, but it's like I feel it in the 3D realm and then I feel it in the ethereal. And it's tipping back and forth. And throughout the reading, there was a point that I literally said, I feel this energy tipping on both ends. I don't know what that's about. That makes total sense. Thank you so much, Eleanor, for that. And of course, thank you for your reading, for your super. Wow. Well, listen, Eleanor, I hope that has been helpful for you. Okay. I hope that reading has been beneficial. And thank you for the validation confirmation because I was trying to figure out why I was feeling someone both in the 3D realm and also on the other side. It was like, it felt weird to me because it's not a normal, or I should say it's not a common, okay, that's the word, it's not a common feeling that I get in a reading, so it makes total sense. It's because she's in hospice. Okay. Wow. All right, Jojo, welcome back to the channel. Haven't seen you in a while, Jojo. Thank you so much for I don't know if you resubscribed, but if you did, welcome. And if you have been subscribed for a while, I haven't seen you in a while, so thank you so much for stopping by. All right, Jojo, let's see what's coming through for you. After Jojo, we have Barwick, and after Barwick, we're ending the session, the reading. Okay. Okay. So Jojo, something flipped over for you, and you have Transcendence, and the other one is doing a little peekaboo, so we're gonna take it out also. Okay. All right. So Jojo. Let me also write here. And then next we have Barwick. All right. You're very welcome. All right. So, Jojo, just letting you know that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. First and foremost, there's a lot of fire here. Okay. I don't know if you're burning down bridges. I don't know if you are just going through something super duper emotional, challenging, but I'm getting Phoenix rising. Okay. That's what I'm hearing clairaudiently. Phoenix rising from the ashes. So when my guides are giving me that symbolism, when they're telling me, listen, this is what's going on, this could be talking about there's lots happening, or you've been either going through a lot, you're like at this present moment in time, or you went through a lot. It could be either or. Okay. As you know, I never ask anyone questions. I just channel my messages and you guys give me validation confirmation once I'm done. But whatever this is, it's been very, very difficult. Okay. And this is saying here, whatever this difficulty has been, okay, And I know it's something like the last thing we want to hear when we're going through a lot of crap is like, yeah, it's meant for you to grow. We don't want to hear that when we're going through it. We don't want to hear, I tell you, I don't want to hear that when I'm going through it. And I've gone through it. I've gone through those experiences, right? But it's true. There's something here that has needed, and the first thing I got was burning bridges. Something here may have happened in the past or recent past, or that you're currently experiencing, that had to happen in that way so that you could burn the bridges between, if this is a connection or something, because it's coming across, it's like a person, like a connection. If it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, it could be a romantic relationship, but it could also be just a non-romantic relationship, like a friend, family member, something where this needed to happen. Not that it needed, not that it needed to happen, but it happened so that you could get away and burn the bridges once and for all with whatever this is. It's like you needed because there's okay, my guides are saying here that you may have had a tendency in the past or recent past to break something, but yet come back. Say, okay, it's over, but then patch things up. And okay, and then something happens. And then it's like, okay, that's it. I'm not going to deal with that anymore. And then go back. So your boundaries were not set strongly here. So your healthy boundaries here were not there, or they weren't as strong as you thought. And so you would either cave in and go back, but this time around it's coming across where now you're like, hold on a second, this is it. I am done. I am burning bridges, and that's it. Because that's this energy. This is like a I'm not kidding type of energy. Like now you're super focused on you're super focused on yourself. That's first of all. And this attitude here is like, don't fill in the explicit, don't mess with me. Okay. And this is saying to you, what's unfolding is because of this situation, circumstance, or event. And the last thing you want to hear is like, yeah, that happened for you to grow. This not only happened for you to grow, this happened for you to break those chains and burn those bridges, like legit. And the power that you are gaining from being by yourself alone, or finally saying to yourself, I am standing up for myself. Okay. Here, this card, the self, gathering your power. It's immense. It's like there's so much energy coming from you now. But see, this is why I say that situation, circumstance, or event had to happen, because it's like this once and for all type of energy that I'm picking up here. And it needed to, because you just didn't have the boundaries, the healthy boundaries before. They weren't strong. Whether it was people pleasing, or whether it's someone would convince you, manipulate you, and you would allow it. Okay? And I'm gonna, you know me, Jojo. I say it like it is. You allowed this to keep happening over and over and over and over again. And your guides are telling you, finally, you got fed up with whatever this was or is. And you are now focusing on yourself. And because you are now focusing on yourself, and I would say, listen carefully, work on your 3 chakras. Root chakra, 396 hertz solfeggio frequency. Sacral chakra is 417 hertz solfeggio frequency. Solar plexus chakra, 528 hertz solfeggio frequency. Listen to those 3 every morning, because you're going to be able to finally achieve the success that you need to achieve. So this is like a no nonsense type of with this thing. And you know what? Listen, I don't know what this is about. But my guides, what's coming through, it's you were in this situation for as long as you were in this situation, whatever situation it is, I don't know, because you allowed the continuance of something. You're allowing something to happen over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, made this situation a learning lesson for you, because now it's like, ooh, I got burnt by the fire this time, so much so that it's causing you to do a shift. And look at what the shift is. Paradise. You have finally allowed yourself to disconnect emotionally, physically, mentally, energetically from either a situation, circumstance, or event that was no longer good for you, my friend. Yep. Look at this. What's coming up? Yep. Listen, you were doing too much reconciling in the past or recent past, and that's the reason why this kept happening over and over again. You kept taking back either the environment, you kept putting yourself back into the environment over and over again, or you kept taking the person back by their manipulation of I'm sorry, or the manipulation tactic that they were using in order to try to get away with something here. Period. That's it. That's what's coming through. You were giving, like I said, validation, confirmation. And I said this before, your lack of strong boundaries were not allowing yourself to be in a position where someone had to respect your position, your voice, your action, or everything else that was coming through. You see? And by the way, this reconciliation is right under the self. This is not talking about reconciliation with someone else. This is you with reconciling with yourself. Saying to yourself, man, you know what? Don't be too hard on yourself. You had to go through this. You had to learn. And yeah, it's a bummer that you had to learn the way you had to learn, but you weren't picking up on the sign symbol synchronicities that were being shown over time. And so because you didn't strengthen your boundary and you didn't stand firmly on your word and on your decisions before, it had to be very tumultuous. You know what I mean? It had to be a big, that's it. I've had it, you know? But there you go. Last but not least, let's take a look at what else is coming through for you. What mindset do you need to have in order to maximize this beautiful blessing of gathering your power, of this beautiful blessing of paradise here, happiness, joy, playful, okay? You achieving your success here. Let's see what mindset you need to have in order to maximize this unfolding for you. All right. By the way, 2026 is going to be your year. I'm telling you, you have the number 10. Okay? 10. And this, by the way, before I go, this transition that you're going through by yourself, your angels are helping you, your ethereal realm. The number 12, 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. 3, okay? Here being teamwork. Last but not least, you have here, look at that. Look at right underneath. I let go of worry and trust that things work out okay. Things are moving in your favor, my dear. There's nothing for you to be concerned about. The only thing that you need to be concerned about is that you don't end up thinking that you need to go back, okay? Because you don't need to go back to either this situation, circumstance, or event. You need to move forward, all right? That being said, thank you so much, Jojo. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section to let me know that these resonated for you, or in the chat. Thank you so much. I hope that you continue to be subscribed to the channel, and I look forward to seeing you soon. All right. What a message. That was super fiery. All right, Jojo, don't forget to share my YouTube channel link with your friends, family, loved ones, your like-minded souls, so that they can also be part and take an opportunity to be part of these readings. All right. Last but not least, okay, let me see something here. What did Jojo? Yeah, you did write something. Okay. So you wrote, been going through a lot, both yes, betrayal. Ah, okay. It is, and I'm cutting everyone else off. Ooh, okay. Yeah, it's coming across. It's like you're serious. Yeah. I felt it through the reading. Like I've had it. That type of reading. That type of energy, I should say. Yep, the foolishness. But this time, no. Respect. I wasn't respected. I did. I got fed up with the lie. Spot on. Oh, thank you. Giving me you said spot on, so accuracy. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. My look at that. Wow. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who are watching, there you go. You have had about 10 different people having readings and getting validation confirmation on their readings. So, wow. Thank you so much, intuitive friends. All right. Up next, we have Barwick. Barwick, you are up next. Barwick, hopefully you're here. I know it's been a long wait. But Barwick, you are up next. While I am shuffling the cards here, the decks, I do want to say hello to those of you who are joining me for the first time and are visiting for the first time. Welcome. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do a reading for those of you who just joined right now, only because I've closed the session for today. However, you can count on, like during the week, you can at least count on me being on live about 4 or 5 times. So if you miss this time, no worries. You can come next time. But here's the thing. You do need to make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Not only that you are subscribed to the channel, but that you've also turned on your notification bell and all notification alerts. Because as soon as I do a live, especially a free reading live for 5 minutes, my mini readings, they do get, they fill up very, very quickly. So if you don't come right away, then you're not going to be able to take part right away. Okay. So there you go. I also have super chat lives, but those are, I take your question, I answer your question. But there is a fee for that. Okay. So if you're interested in that type of reading as well, where like you literally just have a question in your mind and you just want more clarity, you'll get a 15-minute or so reading with your personal question. Sometimes they even take a little bit longer. But that's why I have fees for those. Okay. So if you're interested in that, let me know and join. Okay. Chat, listen, later I am going to do one of those super chat lives. Okay. So just be aware that it's coming some point today or tonight. So if you're interested, just make sure that you've turned on your notification bell. All right, now we have Barwick. Hello, Barwick. Welcome to the channel. I don't know if you're new, but if you are, welcome. And if you're returning, well, welcome back. So Barwick, just a reminder here that messages are, these messages are for entertainment purposes only. All right, and so let's take a look here at what's coming through for you. From Australia. Is that what it says here? Yeah, Australia. Welcome. Welcome. The land down under, right? That's the saying. Well, I'm from New York. And I'm from the city that never sleeps. New York City, New York. So thank you so much for stopping by from Australia. I hope that these messages resonate for you, okay? Let's take a look at what's coming through, what your guides want you to know in regards to what may be potentially unfolding for you, okay? So what is unfolding for you? What time is it in Australia right now? Just curious. All right, so let's see. What is potentially unfolding for you right now at this moment in time is that you have freedom, breaking the chains. All right, this is a beautiful message to have. By the way, you do have the number 24 here. 2 plus 4 is equal to 6. Maybe, 6 is your lucky number. Maybe there's something here connected to the month of June, because I'm getting here June. There may have been something that may have happened either in June or in the summer of 2025. I don't know if we're on the opposite ends of the season spectrum, but if you have not hit summer yet, wherever you are, it may be something that happened in the past or recent past, okay? So there you go. So you're breaking free. Wow. You're breaking free. Then you have choices, understanding consequences. You may be breaking free from a situation, circumstance, event, or a person, maybe even an environment, okay? Maybe even an environment that was taking a very strong hold. It had a very strong hold on you, whether it's because there was emotional stronghold, maybe a mental stronghold, like you just kept thinking about this over and over again, or maybe it was an energetic stronghold. But I'm getting a stronghold here. Something was holding on to you, maybe even to your energy, like just residual energy. Whatever this is, you're breaking free, you're liberating yourself. This could be you're breaking free from the perspective of whatever this was in the past or recent past. This could be emotionally breaking free from the situation, circumstance, past, person, environment. This could be energetically, where you've now kind of said to yourself, you know what, I'm going to be in a more high vibrational state and be focusing more on your self-care and your self-love. Maybe there has been a breakup, separation, or divorce, or a breakup here in a connection, not romantic. It could be romantic, but it could also be like a friend, family member. You've said, you know what, I'm done. This person is like an energy vampire, or the situation is like an energy vampire. It's draining me. Okay. It's draining my energy. And you've said, that's it. I'm done. I got to get out of here. Okay. So I feel here that number one, this was either a big decision or a big situation in order for you to do this. Number two, there could be people here that have had to pay the consequences of your decision because you are focusing on what's best for you, not what's best for them. Okay. And so that may have ruffled some feathers here. Let's see what else is coming through for you here, Barwick. Okay. So the consequences, you see this message here, choice, understanding the consequences. It's more about other people who needed to understand that you were standing in your power and that you are firm in your beliefs and exactly what it is that you're saying, feeling, thinking, experiencing, or, building, or whatever this is about. It's like, listen, this is me. I mean, meaning you, this is you. You're like, I know where my head is at. I don't know about you other people, but I know what I want. And that may have ruffled some feathers here with some people who were taking advantage of the fact that you maybe weren't so much in your power or standing firmly in something in the past or recent past. All right, let's see if we get more messages here for you, Borwick, okay? Okay, when that happens, it's just my guides telling me I need to shuffle a little bit more. It's so funny because it's like my guys were like, Borwick is thinking something right now. Something shifted. It's like I felt the shift. I don't know. It was weird. Abundance. Da, 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 da. Guess where you are now, Borwick? Now that you have decided to let go of the situation, circumstances, events, people, vampire energy, okay? Or whatever this may be about, that you've decided you are letting it go, guess what's moving in? Now you're in what's unfolding for you is prosperity. You're more in a more positive mindset. Why? Well, because you've let go of the burden, the situation, circumstance, event, person, or energy, vampire people, or environments. You've let it go. So now there's this kind of like you could breathe easier. You feel freer. You have a more positive mindset. It says here, manifest. Maybe you've manifested this moment where you finally feel like, yes, I am finally moving in the direction or gaining the maybe tangible resources or intangible resources or rewards of whatever it was that you endured. It's like it's like the universe is paying back to you, like, wow, you've gone through a lot, so we're helping you out. We're making sure things look really good for you, where your whole entire energy is shifting. Okay, now listen carefully. This may not be something that will happen all at once, but it's something that is shifting slowly, a little bit at a time. So it's not like a whirlwind, like ta-da, but there's some type of improvement, and the improvement is coming from the fact that you are liberating yourself from something from the past or recent past. Okay, there's some beautiful blessings or favorable opportunities, people, resources, or tools that may be coming in your direction. Pay attention to that, because there may be sign, symbol, synchronicities. Okay, this may be connected to tangible resources. It could also be connected to intangible resources. All right. So let's see what else is coming through. There's more. There's more. Let's see what else is coming through. And by the way, intuitive friends, for those of you who are here, just know that Barwick is the last person to receive a free reading today. I did close the session before. But if you missed it, no worries. I'm going to have more sessions coming up. One is going to be a super chat live. So if you really do have a question, a burning question that you want more clarity, come back later on for that. It is not a free reading, but come back later for that. And starting tomorrow, I'm going to have a new what your guides want you to know session. So you can also, if obviously if you participated today, you're not going to be able to participate tomorrow. But for those of you who've been waiting for the new cycle, it's coming tomorrow. Okay. So let's see what else is coming through for you. You have reconciliation and thinking person. And you also have the sun. There may be, number one, you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel a little bit. Okay. Slowly, you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. So again, I don't feel like this is a super turnaround, but it is an improvement, and it is a turnaround that is happening. So that's number one. Number two, a lot of the reason why you were kind of stuck in a situation, circumstance, or event, it could be because you kept going back to it, or you kept reconciling with either the person, the situation, circumstance, event, or environment. So there's this sense of like continuing giving chances, so many chances that it's like, okay, now it's time to, make up your mind here once and for all. Okay. Now, I do feel that there's something here about energetic forgiveness. So, whatever this may be, if you feel that there hasn't been the proper closure to whatever it is that you are leaving behind, you can energetically forgive the person, the situation, the circumstance, or event. That does not mean that you need to go back to the person. It doesn't mean that you even have to speak to the person. It doesn't even mean that you have to even deal with them anymore if you don't want to. But what it does mean is that you need to forgive the person in your own space, okay? In your own energy, because forgiveness is not about the other person, it's about ourselves. And if you don't energetically forgive the person, the situation, the circumstance, or event, you may potentially here keep you're carrying resentment or carrying some emotions there that no longer are beneficial for you. So this is talking about you releasing yourself from the situation, circumstance, or event that you are breaking the chains from, whether it be an old pattern of behavior, whether it be a person, whether it be a situation, whether this be within your own self, kicking a bad habit, letting go of an old pattern, whatever it is. The Ho'oponopo prayer or the Ho'oponopo invocation is a great Ace, what are you doing? I'm sorry. Ace is my puppy. Whatever it is, it's whatever whatever you want to call the Ho'oponopono, because some people get bent out of shape when you say prayer. So find the Ho'oponopono prayer, Ho'oponopono invocation, Ho'oponopono chant. Ho'oponopono is on YouTube for free. Listen to it. Put your hands on your chest and allow yourself to give energetic forgiveness to everything and everyone, and release yourself energetically. Okay, that's going to clear something here for you. You're going to be able to clear your mind, clear your energy, and clear your focus. And your focus is going to be more on you, again, feeling a sense of improvement or progress, or you finally here being grateful. By the way, the attitude of gratitude is super important here. Okay, and I feel that here, especially with this reconciliation, attitude of gratitude. Be thankful that you have been able to figure out whatever it is that you needed to figure out in order for you to break the chains and create the sense of freedom and liberation inside of yourself to move on to a higher vibrational energy or to more opportunities that may be coming up. By the way, this is talking about an unfolding. So there may be more opportunities coming up, unfolding slowly for you. Just remember, do that Ho'oponopono prayer or Ho'oponopono invocation here. I'll add it. I'll give it to you in a moment. Okay. So don't worry. I'll find it for you because I usually, that comes up with people where this reconciliation comes up. But let's see here what else is coming through for you. Okay, Barwick. So congratulations. Something beautiful is unfolding and you are able to see and to think about whatever this is in a more clear fashion. I do feel here the sense of the thinking person. It's also about your ability to emotionally detach from something that was having a strong hold on your energy, and you being able to now have or make the intelligent, balanced decisions that you need to do for yourself so that you can grow. Okay, because this abundance and prosperity is also about fertility. It's about this energy here where the slow growth is going to allow you to be in this abundant phase. So again, you may be heading into a very productive stage right now, slowly but surely. Okay, let's see what mindset you need to have. Ooh, okay, let's see what mindset you need to have in order to maximize it. And this just came out all by its lonesome self. And you have here, I want to say there's more than one card here for you. So that may be a reason for that. Number one, what's one of the daily affirmations that would be useful for you in order to really create and unfold, keep unfolding this abundance? You have here, I am able to calm my mind. Validation, confirmation. I was talking about that thinking person. I also was talking about you liberating yourself, breaking the chains. There's a lot of clouds here. So this could be breaking the chains of your mindset or your perspective, Barwick, in regards to something here, okay, that you are either starting to break away from or have decided I am done and that situation is dead, done, and over with, and I'm moving on, okay? So there you have, I am able to calm my mind. And it's going to take time. Remember, I said that flowers don't bloom overnight. The other one you have is I have an optimistic outlook on life. So you have a it's unfolding. You are starting to unfold this new, Ace, what are you doing, my dear? You are unlocking, you're unfolding this perspective, which is not only clearer, but a more, like I said before, positive mindset. Okay. You're unfolding a positive mindset. And that's going to allow you here, Barwick, the opportunity to continue to unfold this beautiful unfolding that's happening for you. Okay. So there we have it. Barwick, thank you so much for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. I hope that you have found that these messages have given you a sense of insight, clarity, or they have resonated for you. Thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, support. I hope that you still continue to be subscribed to the channel so that you can take part in other free mini readings. Okay, Barwick? Thank you so much. Thank you for coming all the way from Australia. Thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. You're very welcome. Intuitive friends, we have the healing journey. Hello, my dear. Paula, hello, my dear. Nelia, hello, my dear. And your secret path, hello, my dear. Oh, Barwick, I did say I was going to give you a link here. Hold on. So let me give you the link that I was talking to you about. Hello, my friends. Well, listen, the reading is like the list is done for today. But I am coming back later, okay? So I am coming back later, and I am going to have a super chat live. So if you are interested in that, come back later and have some fun, because I'm going to be answering your personal questions, whatever personal question you have. So this is the first link. This is my gift to you here, Barwick, long distance Reiki here for you. And then I also have here the Hoponopono. I mispronounce that every time. I mispronounce it every time. But let me find it here for you. The Hoponopono. Yeah, Hoponopono prayer. Okay. This is 6 minutes. Great way for you to release anything that no longer serves you and that is very much connected to situations that you just need to okay, there we go. There it is. I spelled that completely wrong, but you know what I mean. All right, Barwick, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. Hopefully, you'll stay on as a subscriber. For those of you who joined me a little later, I'm so sorry. I'm not going to be able to stay here longer, but you could come back later where you ask me a question and I'll answer. And just so you know, that is not a free reading. But if you have a pending looming question, it could be about anything as long as it's not about like pregnancy or some other don't worry, you'll have a whole list of examples. But if you want to join me for that, you can. And those are going to be longer readings. Okay, of course, they're like a personal reading, right? So if you're interested in that, don't forget to come back, join me later. And take care, everyone. Thank you so much. Have a great Saturday if you are in a place where it is Saturday, and if you are in a place where it's Friday or Sunday, I hope that you're enjoying your weekend, okay? That being said, I'll come back a little later, okay, intuitive friends, and I'll do more channeling. But in that one, it's going to be you ask and I answer, okay? So take care, everyone. Have a good one, and thank you so much.